apply a technique called as nodal analysis to solve a problem which may be difficult by mesh analysis. So let's have a problem. So here we have considered current sources of 15 ampere, 5 ampere and a voltage source of 4 volt. And resistances are 2 ohm, 7 ohm, 9 ohm, 5 and this is 3 ohm. We are supposed to get current flowing through 3 ohm resistance. So objective is to get I3 ohm using nodal analysis. Now let's start a problem. Let's mark how many nodes are there. I will go back to the definitions of node and a branch. Node I will consider that point where more than 2 branches are connected, and branch I will consider number of elements in a circuit, meaning these are the branches where resistances, current source or a voltage source is present. But I cannot consider this as a separate branch. Instead, I will consider this as a node only, because nothing is connected between these 2 points. So obviously this point is same as this point. It has been stretched through this structure. So very well, repeat. So it is stretched through. Repeat. So these 2 points are stretched, but it will not have branches. It is just a node. So this is the one node I have marked, second node, this is third and fourth node. Out of these 4 nodes, let's define a reference node. So here defining or selection of a reference node is very important, because if you selecting a point where more branches are connected as a reference, your work will be reduced significantly. So the logic of defining or considering a reference node is number of branches are more, take that node as a reference. So here I can take this entire structure as a reference node. So to avoid confusion, I'll write 0 reference and 0 reference at both these points where 1, 2, 3, 4 branches are connected. You could select this also, but I will select this to avoid all the confusions. Remaining 3 I will consider as node A having a potential VA, node B with a potential VB and node C with potential VC. Let's mark all branch currents. So obviously current sources will have the fixed direction and remaining branch currents I will mark randomly. So let's apply KCL at node A. At A, I have considered all the currents are outgoing. So incoming current is 0. So 0 equal to outgoing current for this 9 ohm started at A ending on reference. So VA minus 0 divided by 9 plus for the 7 ohm started at A ending on B. So VA minus VB divided by 7 plus this current started at A ending on C. In the direction of current that I have assumed, I have voltage drop whose polarity is changing from plus to minus in the direction of current. So minus 4 divided by 2 ohm. It's a resistance of that branch. So therefore I can rearrange the terms and I will get finally VA 1 by 9 plus 1 by 7 plus 1 by 2 plus VB, coefficient of VB is minus 1 by 7, VC, coefficient of VC minus 1 by 2 equal to constant in this equation is minus 4 by 2, which is minus 2, but on this side, let's take to other side of equation, it is plus 2. Equation number 1. Similar way, I can apply KCL to node B. So at B, I am having 1, 2, 3, 4 branches. For 4 branches, 1 is incoming current and remaining 3 are outgoings. So I'll write the equation VA minus VB divided by 7 equal to 15 and 5. Both are current sources. So directly I'll write 15 plus 5 plus VB minus 0 divided by 5. So let's rearrange the terms. So VA 1 by 7 plus VB minus 1 by 7 minus 1 by 5. 15 plus 5, the constant will become 20. Equation number 2. Similarly, I can apply KCL to node C. At node C, I am having 1, 2, 3 branches connected. So at node C, coincidentally, I am getting all the 3 branches are of incoming currents. So let's write the equation for incoming currents. So it is VA minus VC minus 4 divided by 2 plus 5 ampere current source as it is plus for this 3 ohm. It is starting from 0 ending on VC. So the equation will be 0 minus VC divided by 3 since no outgoing current, so equal to 0. Equation number 3. Now I will solve equations 1, 2 and 3. I will get VA as minus 11.493 volt, VB as minus 63.1221 volt, and VC I will get minus 3.2958 volt. Our objective is to get current flowing through 3 ohm resistance. So for 3 ohm resistance current, I have written an equation 0 minus VC divided by 3. So current flowing through 3 ohm resistance equal to 0 minus VC divided by 3. If I substitute the value of VC, I will get answer 1.0986 ampere. I am getting answer positive, meaning whatever direction I have assumed. So in this case, it is downward for 3 ohm is correct. So the full answer will be current flowing through 3 ohm is 1.0986 ampere. Direction is downward. You cannot solve this problem by using a mesh analysis directly, because if you observe carefully, I am having 4 loops first of all. Secondly, between 2 loops I am having a current source. So it is actually a problem of super mesh, and we have seen that in a super mesh we need to be alert while writing a equation. But all these restrictions can be overcome if I use nodal analysis. So personally I feel nodal analysis is the best, simplest and efficient technique for solving any numerical. In subsequent videos we will see little bit of variation or modification in a circuit while using nodal analysis. Thank you.